Walaikum salam. In the previous class, we were discussing about we had started chemical equilibrium, right? We have I'm having reviewed the slide only up to this part. After that, I was unable to get time properly. Now, suppose, for example, you are discussing about equilibrium state. Yesterday, in the last class, we have defined what is the meaning of reversibility, what is the meaning of reversible reactions in terms of chemical reaction, in terms of physical behavior also we have discussed, and how do you proceed for the word equilibrium state. Now, we have discussed all these things yesterday, all right? Now, come to the next slide. Yesterday, what was the discussion, Mohammed Moiz? Which topic we were discussing? I am asking you, what was the discussion going on? Chemical thermodynamics we have done. Yes, chemical thermodynamics completed. After that, yesterday I have taken the class. Can you please help me? Which topic I have taught you the day before yesterday? Yesterday it was holiday for you. Day before yesterday, what topic we have discussed? Yes, chemical equilibrium state. Muhammad Khan, you are as usual absent, therefore you don't know. Equilibrium state I have discussed, equilibrium state we have defined, and all these points we have discussed in the previous class, right? We have done all these things. Yesterday I have shown you all this. We have written and explained unto this point. Now we are going to next slide. Those who are absent, please enjoy, no problem, and don't ask about previous slide. Okay, fine. If it is no, go out of the class. I am starting from that only because I have started that point. Anybody is there to say, yes, we have done equilibrium state. Up to that point, we have covered till the graphical statements. Yes, thank you very much. Those who are absent, please don't try to lie. एब्सेंट है तो एब्सेंट है, बोलो बेटा, उसमें घबराने का क्या है? ये नहीं हुआ, वो नहीं हुआ, पढ़ा दिया मैं, मेरे को मालूम है। हाँ, 2-3 बैचेस एक साथ रहते, इस वजह से कभी कभी ये क्लास का वो क्लास में रहता। पूछ लिया मैं बच्चों से, तो यस सर हो गया कि आई नो दैट एवरीथिंग हैज बीन डन। आपको तफरीह आने की आदत है, कभी आते कभी नहीं आते, तो घर में रहिए। फिर से शुरू करने का क्या मतलब है? चलिए, we have discussed what is the meaning of equilibrium state. अब हमको क्या करना था? What are the characteristics of equilibrium state? ये हमारा heading था actually, that is to be started. Characteristics of equilibrium state. This is our job. ये हमको चाहिए था. चलिए, number 1. Here, the statements which we are discussing are supposed to be individual discussions. They may be suitable as 4 marks questions. Number 1, remember equilibrium state is possible only in case of reversible reactions. However, in all reversible chemical reactions, we can never obtain an equilibrium state unless and until they are carried out in closed containers. Therefore, equilibrium state, it is attained only in case of reversible chemical reactions, or it may have physical process also. Physical processes if they are carried out in closed vessels. I have given you examples also in the previous class. Next. Now, if suppose, for example, you are discussing about equilibrium state, then what is the equilibrium state? Equilibrium state is concentration, a specific concentration. Equilibrium state is a specific pressure. So it is concentration of reactants. Why don't we use pressure also? Concentration or pressure. Let me increase the thickness. Of reactants and products at a specific time. Which specific time? At a rate of forward reaction at a state at which rate of forward reaction becomes equal to rate of backward reaction. At this particular time, whatever be the concentration available, that concentration is called equilibrium state. Equilibrium state is nothing but reference of concentration. 0.2 molar concentration per equilibrium ion hai, right? So what is the meaning of equilibrium is attained? RF is equal to RB, right? It is concentration or pressure, if it is gas phase reaction, of reactants and products at which state of equilibrium is attained, for which RF should be equal to always R. Next. When we are discussing equilibrium state, remember that here you are saying a reaction is going on, but concentration should be constant. Pressure must be constant. I'll add up one beautiful word here in this case. It is constant concentration or constant pressure of reactants or products at which we attain a state which is satisfying the condition RF is equal to RB. Now, there is an objection from the students. Sir, you are saying constant concentration. When the concentration is constant, how do you say the reaction is going on? Because in the previous graphs, we have shown that whenever a chemical reaction takes place, concentration should change. See here, there is a change in concentration. There is a change in concentration. But once you get an equilibrium state, we have constant concentration, either this one or this one or this one. Therefore, what is the problem, sir? If you are saying concentration is constant, reaction should stop. No, that is the beauty here, that remember, concentration of a reactant is constant, product concentration of product is constant, but reaction is not at rest. Remember that we are supposed to say reaction is going on, taking place, satisfying a condition that RF is equal to RB. That means here in this case, at equilibrium state, at this state, rate of forward reaction is equal to rate of backward reaction. Concentration of reactants and concentration of products becomes constant, but reaction does not stop. Therefore, what is that word used here? Therefore, it is called, equilibrium state is called what? Dynamic in nature. It is not static. It is called dynamic in nature. Okay. Now, next. Once you are talking about, sir, rate of forward reaction is equal to rate of backward reaction. And suppose, for example, if you are saying that you are having a concentration, right? Not only concentration, yesterday we have said in the previous class that all macroscopic properties remains constant. We have written in the notes that all macroscopic properties such as concentration, pressure, temperature, density, mean molar mass, intensity of color, refractive index, dipole moment, boiling point, melting point, all such type of properties which are called macroscopic properties. We never talk about electron, proton, neutron here. We talk about properties associated with moles. Therefore, all such properties remains constant. All macroscopic properties becomes constant. Equilibrium state. At this state, all macroscopic properties. What is macroscopic? We have done yesterday in the previous class. Macroscopic properties remains constant. ठीक है, चलिए अब कांस्टेंट के बाद 2-3 पॉइंट्स में हो गई, आगे बढ़िए. सर सपोज फॉर एग्जांपल दे आर सपोज टू बी कांस्टेंट. We did not starting of chemical equilibrium. कौन से इंग्लिश है ये? We don't have junior AIMS separate batch. We don't have junior GL 41 for Arif Hashmi sir class. This is combined class. We have done. Any one of you in the class is there, junior AIMS, who can say that, yes, we have started chemical equilibrium. This idiot is unnecessarily disturbing me. Anybody is there, junior AIMS, who said that, sir, yes, we have started chemical equilibrium. We have taken a class. Anybody is there? There is no separate class for junior AIMS. We are having combined class. Okay. You have informed about holiday. Okay, please enjoy holiday. No problem. Go ahead. जो लोग इन्फॉर्म करें ना बेटा, उनसे जरा जाके बात कर लीजिए. डिस्टर्ब मत कीजिए, अदरवाइज आई रिमूव फ्रॉम योर क्लास. वो भी जाएगा, ये भी जाएगा, खामखा के आपको नुकसान होगा. आराम से इत्मीनान से पढ़ लीजिए. नहीं दिल चाह रहा तो बोल दीजिए, I'll remove you. Enjoy that one, right? Today is also holiday for you. No problem. Once you are saying that all those properties are constant, then if suppose any one of you change the concentration, if you suppose any one of you change the pressure, then what happens, right? See what is the procedure. Suppose, for example, if I'm saying there is a chemical reaction, A plus B gives you C plus D, and we are attaining equilibrium. Yes, we got it. Once equilibrium state is attained, what is the meaning of that? I got concentration constant, I got pressure constant, I got macroscopic properties constant, I got rate of forward is equal to backward. Then, suppose for example, if anybody disturb the temperature, disturb the pressure, disturb the concentration, then what happens? Remember, equilibrium state is affected. Equilibrium state will change either to forward direction or to backward direction. What is the meaning of equilibrium shifting to forward and backward? We'll take another topic, discuss that one in future class. At present, what I am saying, if variables such as concentration, pressure, temperature are changed. What is this called scientifically? If external stress is applied on the reaction. Reaction is enjoying a systematic method, rate of forward, rate of backward, both of these two are equal. Systematically it is going on. But if suppose we in experiment, our demand is there as a science demand, there is a demand that I have to increase the concentration, there is a demand I have to decrease the pressure, something if it is like this, then remember equilibrium state is affected. If variables such as concentration, pressure, temperature has changed, equilibrium state is affected. What is the meaning of this? Shifts either to forward direction or backward direction. Now, what is the meaning of this? That I think you can understand if you are properly enjoying the situation. Equilibrium is shifting to forward, more amount of products are found. Equilibrium is shifted to backward, more amount of reactants are available. That's all. Simply try to analyze the situation. Sir, equilibrium is shifting to forward. Forward, who is that fellow? Product. Backward, who is that fellow? Reactant. Okay, it means to say once equilibrium is attained, there is some constant value of reactant concentration, there is some constant value of product concentration, but I can increase or decrease that also. For example, N2 plus 3H2 gives you 2 ammonia. Correct. It is equilibrium reaction, reversible reaction. And suppose, for example, after half an hour, we have attainment of equilibrium. Then, if I am changing concentration, temperature, pressure, I can either increase the quantity of ammonia or I can decrease the quantity of ammonia. That can be done. That is known as shifting of equilibrium. Right. Next. Suppose, for example, if I am discussing about a reversible chemical reaction which are attaining equilibrium, right? Listen carefully. Rule number 1, N2 plus 3H2 gives you 2NH3. He has started the reaction using nitrogen and hydrogen to get ammonia. He experimentally observed that equilibrium is attained after 30 minutes, suppose. Now rule number 2 is saying, no, sir, I want to do the reaction. Nitrogen plus hydrogen gives you ammonia. Roll number 1 has done. No, I want to do 2 moles of ammonia gives you N2 plus 3H2. What he's doing? He is reversing the direction. Remember, whenever we are reversing the direction, equilibrium state will not be affected. Right? Whether you go in forward direction, whether you go in backward direction, equilibrium state will never be affected. Remember, earlier you were saying concentration of reactants. Now you have to say concentration of products, because earlier it was reactant, now it is product. Therefore, it is unaffected. It remains constant. It is same, right? It is unaffected. Irrespective of direction. In which reaction has been started. What, sir? Yes. In which reaction has been started. Fine. Okay. Again, starting from any direction. Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Next. When we are talking about equilibrium state, wait a minute. Here, I am getting equilibrium state. If you are able to visualize this, are you able to visualize? I'll make it large. See here, 20 seconds, right? 50 seconds. We have attainment of equilibrium after some time. Now, suppose, for example, if you say that the rate of approach towards equilibrium is faster here and slower here. That means, as you are talking about, if you are MPC student, slope is not a constant quantity. Slope is not constant quantity means approach towards equilibrium is not a constant quantity. What is the meaning of that? पहले 10 मिनट में इतना काम हुआ, दूसरे 10 मिनट में भी इतना ही काम होना चाहिए. For every 10 minutes, same amount of change. No, not necessary. It should not be. Remember, the approach of equilibrium is always decreases because rate of reaction is more in case of initial stage. Therefore, people say this is very useful for which student, I can say IIT student, right? This is mathematical logic. So if suppose, for example, you are saying approach of equilibrium state, I better to use the word rate of approach. Yes. Equilibrium state decreases with time. Okay. These are the factors upon which we can discuss about equilibrium state. Now, suppose for example, you are saying, sir, if suppose I am changing the volume of vessel, what happens to equilibrium state? Beautiful 4 marks question is possible, but basically we have already answered this question. What happens if we change the volume of vessel? If it is a gas phase reaction, pressure changes. So directly I am saying change of pressure. Indirectly you are creating a question, sir. If suppose for example there is a chemical reaction going on, N2 plus 3H2 gives you 2NH3 in 2 liters vessel. I have taken all the reaction vessel content into 4 liters vessel or into 1 liter vessel. What happens? Definitely you are changing the pressure. Therefore, equilibrium state is affected. Equilibrium state depends upon attainment of equilibrium state depends upon volume of vessel, right? Volume of vessel. And if you say concentration, sir, if you change the volume of vessel, what is concentration? Number of moles by volume. You are changing, increasing volume, concentration decreases. If you are decreasing volume, concentration increases. Therefore, equilibrium state is also affected. Wait a minute, I'll shift this chat box left hand side. It also depends upon volume of vessel. ठीक है, चलिए. Next. No, sir, I am adding catalyst in a chemical reaction. You know that what is a catalyst? A substance which alters rate of chemical reaction, It usually increases rate of chemical reaction. Then what happens? Remember one thing especially, there is a question here. Remember, catalyst will affect both forward and backward reaction equally, right? A catalyst is a substance which alters rate of chemical reaction, one side of the photograph. If you turn the photograph, sir, catalyst will always affect forward reaction. If it is increasing 2 times, it also increases the backward reaction 2 times. So it will affect both forward and backward reaction 2 times. Therefore, there will be no effect of catalyst on equilibrium state. But, this but is very important. But since you are increasing the speed, what is a catalyst? It will increase the rate of reaction. Therefore, earlier, without a catalyst, you are getting equilibrium state after 30 minutes. Now you may get after 20 minutes. You may get after 15 minutes or 10 minutes. That means equilibrium state is not affected. Time of attainment of equilibrium state will be affected. Time of attainment of equilibrium state will be affected. Therefore, people say that whenever you are having catalyst, equilibrium state, better write down clearly, equilibrium state is unaffected by a catalyst. However, time of attainment of equilibrium is decreased. Now, how to understand this? Let us try to understand this in terms of graphical representation. See here, suppose for example, I have taken concentration versus time. Okay, now suppose for example, there is a situation something like this. I'm taking one specific case. Right? This is supposed to be the time at which we are having equilibrium state. This is called time of attainment of equilibrium on x-axis. Okay. Now this is without catalyst. Suppose for example, if I'm using catalyst, then what happens? See here. The same story will take place. like this. Is it not? This is concentration. This is called equilibrium state. The word equilibrium state means किस concentration पर RF is equal to RB आया है, उसको कहते हैं equilibrium. At what concentration, at what pressure value you are having satisfaction of the condition, that concentration is called equilibrium state. That pressure is called equilibrium state. ये equilibrium state देखो same है, लेकिन यहाँ time क्या हो गया? Time of attainment is less. This is time of attainment of equilibrium with catalyst. And time of attainment of equilibrium without catalyst. But equilibrium state is not going to be affected. Come on, please write down. Those who have those who are sincere students and they are having a systematic word says, sir, we were not being informed by all those things. They can take notes from the other students and they can copy that. It's good for them. If you have any doubt, you can ask, no problem. Those who are time pass type of students coming and going sometime, this is that, that is that, no problem. There is no need to write also. Go ahead, go ahead. I started the class equilibrium and I have given a statement that this is very important chapter. Without this, you cannot do next chapter, ionic equilibrium. Everything I have explained. Suddenly you are saying, right, you have not started the chemical equilibrium. People are having habit of saying false sentences. हमको इन्फॉर्म नहीं करें, बाद में बोल रहे हैं. जब आपका झूठ पकड़े गया तब बोल रहे हमको इन्फॉर्म नहीं करें. ये मोहम्मद खान का इलाज करना पड़ेगा. Nothing is there बेटा. Simply you can write this much only. अगर आप लिखना चाहते तो इतना लिखिए. आगे दूसरों के पास से देख के ले लीजिए. सबकी खबर रखते, हम क्लास की खबर नहीं रहती, right? At that time there were 46 students in the class. 46 को मालूम था, सिर्फ 4 या 5 बच्चे बोल रहे हैं कि हमको नहीं मालूम, हमको नहीं मालूम. When I started the chemical equilibrium chapter, 46 were there, 46. Now it is 72. What about remaining? पूछना आपका काम है ना. गैर जरूरी चहकने की बीमारी रहती क्लास में, वो पूछ नहीं सकते. मैडम क्लास है नहीं है, मैडम क्या करना है. इंफॉर्मेशन गैदर करना, जो चीज जिंदगी के लिए जरूरी है वो इंफॉर्मेशन गैदर करना बेटा. गैर जरूरी चीजों में रहते ना आप लोग, गुजार दी आधी जिंदगी चले गई गैर जरूरी चीजों में. प्लीज गो अहेड, गो अहेड. Muhammad Khan, no beta, no chance. Is it over? Right. Now, once you understand the characteristics of equilibrium state, then the next topic here in this case is we are saying that we are having equilibrium state possibility. Now, suppose for example you are having a reversible chemical reaction. Suppose you are saying something like this, we are having A plus B gives you C plus D. Consider a reversible chemical reaction of this type. Fine. Once you are having this, what is the small letter indicates? The small letter indicates moles. A moles, B moles, C moles, D moles. What is capital letter indicates? Capital letter indicates nature of substances. N2, 3H2, 2NH3, like that, right? Now, once you're having this one, then remember that rate of chemical reaction is directly proportional to active mass of reactant A raised to its stoichiometric coefficient into active mass of reactant B raised to its coefficient. This is known as law of mass action. This is called law of mass action proposed by Gildberg and Weig. Nowadays, no one is asking about who has proposed this one. Nowadays, the question is why and how. Conceptual discussion is going on everywhere. People are asking about awareness of concepts in the syllabus. Now, there are doubts from your side. What is our rate of chemical reaction? Sir, we are happy, no problem. Proportional to active mass. Sir, that is our doubt. What is the meaning of active mass? Remember that active mass of chemical substance, reactant, is that mass which is involved in a chemical reaction. Sir, what do you mean by that mass which is involving in chemical reaction? To understand this beautifully, let us take a beaker in which you are having water and you take a piece of chalk piece, right? Now, slowly dip it a small portion of chalk piece in water and try to observe from the horizontal direction. What will happen? Sir, slowly, one particle getting down, dissolved, second particle. At any particular time, how much mass of chalk piece is getting dissolved is called active mass. Active, the word active indicates how much is participating at that particular time. What is the meaning of at that particular time? Okay, sir, it means to say rate of reaction is also time-based property. What is rate of reaction at 10 o'clock? What is rate of reaction at 10:10? Rate of reaction at 10:20? Not constant, not constant. Why? The mass which is going on dissolving goes on getting different and different and different. Therefore, rate of reaction is directly proportional to product of active mass of reactant A raised to its stoichiometric coefficient, active mass of reactant B raised to its stoichiometric coefficient. But we don't use the word active mass, right? What we say that this active mass is directly proportional to molar concentration. Therefore, there is a sentence here, something here, because we are having doctors also with us. Therefore, I'm not going to some mathematical treatment here. I am just making short that this active mass is found to be proportional to molar concentration. Therefore, people say rate of chemical reaction is directly proportional to molar concentration of A power A and molar concentration of B power B. This means to say According to law of mass action, whenever you want to talk about the rate of chemical reaction, speed of chemical reaction, remember rate of chemical reaction is directly proportional to molar product of molar concentration of reactants raised to their stoichiometric coefficients. Naturally, when you are having proportionality, you want to remove this. If you remove this, there will be some constant. This small k is known as rate constant, and this is into molar concentration of A power A, molar concentration of B power B. Since we are discussing for forward direction, therefore let us try to make a subscript RF. Rate of forward reaction is directly proportional to product of molar concentration of all the reactants raised to their stoichiometric coefficients. Hope the statement is very much clear to you. Similarly, rate of backward reaction is, now when you are going to backward direction, who is going to be the reactant? C and D. Therefore, it is directly proportional to active mass of C into active mass of D. No, sir. Let us come to the normal discussion. Molar concentration of C power C, molar concentration of D power D. And if you remove that proportionality, you have to write some constant known as Kb. What is Kb? Rate constant for the backward reaction. Molar concentration of C, molar concentration of D raised to their stoichiometric coefficient. This is called law of mass action. Right? No, sir, I want to have a discussion with respect to my chapter. What is my chapter? Chemical equilibrium. And what is happening at chemical equilibrium? At equilibrium, we know that rate of forward reaction becomes equal to rate of backward reaction. That means Kf into molar concentration of A power A. Square bracket means molar concentration is equal to Kb into molar concentration of C power C, molar concentration of D power D. This is at equilibrium state. If you simplify this, it will be something like this, that Kf by Kb, Kf by Kb, no sir, ratio of molar concentration of C power C, D power D by molar concentration of A power A, molar concentration of B power B. This is, what is this? Ratio of rate constant to the forward and backward. Ratio of product of molar, try to learn that way which we are speaking. Ratio of product of molar concentration of all the products to the product of molar concentration of all the reactants raised to their stoichiometric coefficient. This is known as equilibrium constant. Till now, we were discussing about equilibrium state. This is called equilibrium constant. Now, when you are saying the word equilibrium constant, this is applicable for any chemical reaction or a physical process also. At present, I am discussing chemical reaction. So it is called equilibrium constant. How to define? Equilibrium constant is defined as ratio of rate constant for the forward and backward reaction, or it is equal to ratio of product of molar concentration of products to the product of molar concentration of reactant. This is known as equilibrium constant. Fine. Once you are having equilibrium constant for any given chemical reaction, let us take certain examples to understand properly. Suppose you are saying, sir, I am having N2 plus 3H2 gives you 2NH3. How to proceed? Very simple, sir. K is equal to molar concentration of ammonia square by molar concentration of nitrogen, molar concentration of hydrogen dash. Right? No, sir, there is some problem in my understanding, right? My mind is saying that all of these are gases. If it is so, are you taking about pressure or concentration? Yes, right? You got a very good point here in this case. I can express this in terms of concentration. If it is so, it is called Kc. What is this Kc? Equilibrium constant in terms of concentration. This C is concentration, not constant, concentration. This K is equilibrium constant. Okay, sir, I'll enjoy the same expression in terms of partial pressure of ammonia because it is a gas. Partial pressure of nitrogen power 1 into partial pressure of hydrogen power 3. If it is so, it is called Kp. Yes. Equilibrium constant can be expressed either in terms of concentration or in terms of pressure, but some authors define this in one more style, that is called equilibrium constant in terms of mole fraction. What is that? Mole fraction of ammonia square. Concept is same. Mole fraction of nitrogen power 1, mole fraction of hydrogen power 3. This is known as Kx. That means equilibrium constant is expressed either in terms of concentration or in terms of partial pressure or in terms of mole fraction. Now the question is, when do you take which property? Remember, if it is solution phase reaction, Kc is preferred. If it is a gas phase reaction, Kp is preferred. Take care of my language. Preferred, I am saying, means you can write anything for any reaction, but if it is gas, we prefer pressure. If it is solution, we prefer concentration. And it is Kx applicable for all. Now the question comes, sir, if it is so, how do you relate all these three? That we'll discuss in the next class on Monday. Go ahead. Good afternoon. Come. Your class is over?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I need one favor. I'm having thermodynamics notes with me. Some of the students were absent, so I have taken morning class with them. So, how is it possible to make Xerox of that one?
First, Xerox, I know it, how to take a land day for a study.
Very good.
Only thing that I don't know how to take the double-sided Xerox actually. I tried the option, I could not.
Do one thing, just take phone number of Raju and call him, because Monday we are having exam.
Is that PDF document? Sir?
No. I'm having printed notes of the student.
Okay.
I'm having PDF also, but that is not coming in A4 size. I have given to that girl.
Okay.
Right? Take how many pages are there and then get it Xerox. First of all, count the number of students who require that one. Then give it. This is the first law of thermodynamics. Okay. Where the KVPY students are sitting now?
On top section, just on top of this one.
That's the first floor only, no? Okay. I'll call on them here in this case. I'll take combined class with them from 3:30 onwards. Right. Just check up with Mr. Raju. How can you do this one? It should be done like this. Give me the book. Take both of these pages on one side. So it will be comfortable. Folded it. And suppose if somehow Raju is not in contact, take on single pages because number of students are less and this is important, right? See that intensity of that one. Check the number of students and then.
This is daily practice.
This is to be applied on from Monday onwards to all special batches. Those who are going to appear for higher rank, we have to apply this program from 18th onwards. Right?
The DPPs are from Narayana.
Want to see that whole full form?
Oh, daily practice.
I've changed that one.
Okay.
Right. Fine.
So one permission, Ravi sir said to ask, like, can I take the whole content of Narayana and whatever available, can I take into my hard disk?
Let us check. Is it over? Fine. Now, we have written test in the previous class with respect to thermodynamics. First law we have written with respect to thermodynamics. Thermochemistry also we have written. Coming Monday, we'll have examination only with respect to thermodynamics second law. Chemical equilibrium, we have not yet started full depth of the syllabus. We are simply going to introduction, the base we are developing now. So there will be no chemical equilibrium. We are going to talk about only what? Thermodynamics part 2. Okay. Shall I proceed? I'll discuss on Monday. Remaining next class will be on Monday. मोहम्मद खान, आपको जरा शायद अकल कम है बेटा, आप जिनसे बात करना है ना इंचार्ज पर्सन से, उनसे बात कर लीजिए, ठीक है? आपको खैर आता तो कुछ नहीं है, क्लाइंट एग्जाम में आने के लिए सिर्फ क्वेश्चंस कौन सा चैप्टर चाहिए, कौन सा चैप्टर नहीं चाहिए, तफरीहन आते हैं आप, अल्लाह आपको अच्छा रखे। तफरीहन आते जाइए, तफरीहन चले जाते जाइए, टाइम पास करने के लिए है ना, तो टाइम पास ही करते रहिए, ठीक है? वेरी गुड, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। एक वक्त बोले तो इंसान समझ जाता।